So if you hadn't already noticed, I have a serious problem when it comes to the autumn season and buying a ridiculous amount of stuff. So I was shopping last week and I couldn't be bothered to try on all of the things that I was carrying around in my arms with me, and there was a lot of stuff. I was just kind of clutching armfuls of things. I don't know what came over me, but I just suddenly wanted everything. And I was carrying all this stuff around and I kind of had the brainwave of I'll just buy it all and try it on at home and then return stuff. And then I thought that I could do a kind of try on haul for you guys, and you can tell me what you like and give your opinion, and that might help me decide which things to take back. I've just realised I have 2 nails that are still painted that I forgot to remove earlier. I clearly am not thinking straight this morning. Now I'm going to get started with the jumper that I'm currently wearing, and I'm obviously keeping this. I absolutely love this. It's beautiful. It's just kind of a cable knit cream jumper with a slightly high neck. I love this style of knitwear that is very kind of on trend at the moment. So this is from Topshop. Let me know what you think. I personally really love it. It's got kind of like 3/4 length sleeves as well. I got the petites one because I thought that the normal one would look quite long on me, and the petites length is perfect. And I don't know, maybe the sleeves aren't meant to be 3/4 length, but I find that they just look really right on me. But aside from that, the piece that actually got this whole haul started and was the reason that I left the house that morning to go and buy stuff was this coat. And I know I don't need another coat, but I've been into the River Island personal shopping section, and this had been on my rail and I decided not to get it and just had serious non-buyer's remorse for it. I really wanted it, and I saw it on another girl a couple of days ago when I was in London, and it looked so cute on her and it reminded me of how much I really wanted it, so I had to go back and get it. Like a pea coat style coat with a fur trim around the collar, which I absolutely love. You can take the fur trim off if you're not a fan of it, but this for me makes this. I absolutely adore it, and it just kind of buttons up at the top and then the bottom kind of flows free a bit, so it's not great for if you live in a seriously cold climate. So I'm obviously keeping this one, but let me know what you think in the comments. But I'm keeping this. I absolutely love it. And this wasn't too expensive for a high street coat either. I think it was around £60, which I thought was pretty good. The quality of it is great, and I like the fact that you can take the fur trim off, so if it's raining but you still want to wear this, if you aren't a coat hoarder like me, you could just take the fur trim off and then you wouldn't end up having the fur on the collar ruined by the rain. So I love this. I think it's so cute. The only thing I'm worried about is getting it dirty. Like, I am so seriously protective of myself when I'm wearing this. And the next thing I picked up from River Island is something that I definitely need a second opinion on, because this is kind of a little bit more out there than I would normally choose, but I am just absolutely loving fur at the moment. I think it's my excessive watching of Scream Queens. I'm just all over that. I love the crazy like furry coats and scarves, and I'm just, yeah, obsessed with that. And I saw this blazer, and I've wanted a white blazer for ages, and this one comes with a detachable white fur trim, and I love the white fur trim anyway. I think it's gorgeous, and it's just kind of a shorter blazer. It's got one button that does up in the middle, and I just think that it would be really nice for kind of evening events. And you can take the white fur off, so if you just wanted a simple white blazer you could work it like that, but I think also the fur trim just makes it a little bit more current and a bit more on trend for this winter. I personally think this would look gorgeous with black skinny jeans and over the knee boots, and yeah, I really like this, but let me know what you think. Next up is something that I ordered from Topshop online. I kind of had a delivery the same day I went out and bought all of this stuff that I'd completely forgot about, because I didn't do next day delivery, I just did it standard, and it took ages to arrive, so I completely forgot that I'd ordered a few things. So this is a kind of slightly high-necked sleeveless top with a V back, which I think is really gorgeous, and it kind of has a wrap detailing at the back, which I think is super interesting. And I like the fact that the wrap isn't at the front, because I think that sometimes that can really bulk you out. But I just really love the kind of taupey stone colour of it, and it has a really gorgeous material as well, which I am aware creases terribly. There's just so much creasing from where it was delivered, which is super annoying. But yeah, I really like this, and I can see it looking super pretty with kind of a messy low bun, or just even my hair down like it is at the moment. I think it's super simple, but will work really nicely with skirts and heels over the Christmas period and stuff like that. So let me know what you think of this. I'm not 100% in love with it, but I think maybe once I have a little try on of it, my mind might change. Next up, I have one of Topshop's kind of glitter stitched sweaters, which I absolutely love. If you watch my videos a lot, you will know that I love the kind of pinky version of this with the gold glitter stitching, but this is a kind of navy black version with green glitter stitching, and I just thought this would be perfect for the festive period, and it's like super festive but it's not too dressy. So if you just want to feel a bit festive but you don't want to look super dressed up and you don't want to be wearing a super thick knitted Christmas jumper, I think this is perfect. I really like this. It's definitely not made in the exact same way as the other jumper I have. The other one has a kind of double kind of bit of material on the collar and on the sleeves, but this one doesn't have that. It's actually a lot thinner, and I think it has some little kind of holes stitched into it down the front. Next up I'm going to do winter accessories, and the first two I'm definitely keeping just because there's a cute little story behind this and I'm just going to have so much fun wearing these. Josh was with me whilst I was doing a little bit of this huge shopping haul, and we ended up looking at the Top Man Bobble Hats because Josh was trying a few on, and I ended up really loving most of them because I'm just a total bobble hat fiend. We ended up buying two that were kind of not exactly the same but were very matchy so that we can have couples bobble hats when we walk the dog, which I am so looking forward to. And the final accessory is this Faux Fur Scarf from Topshop, which is very similar to the Charlotte Simone popsicle scarf. So I thought I'd pick this up and just try it on with some things at home and see if it goes with anything, because I love the Charlotte Simone popsicles, but they're obviously quite expensive. And for what it is, I thought I might not love it forever. So when I saw this one in Topshop, I thought I'd pick it up and just have a go and have a play with it because I really like it. I think it's so cute and funny, but I don't know if it's something that I would necessarily always wear. I really like the stone colour of the fur, and I just think that the little tail it has adds something a little bit interesting to it, and there's so many of these around at the moment. This one was slightly more on the expensive side, but I think places like Misguided and ASOS and Topshop have like some cheaper ones as well, but this one was a little bit more on the expensive side. But I just think it's really cute, so let me know what you think of this. I think this is definitely another Marmite product. I feel like most of this haul was, but I'm trying to be a little bit more adventurous with the way I dress this autumn because it tends to be all the same. It's just jumpers and woolly scarves, same old bobble hats, which again, I'm just a bobble hat fiend, so that can't be helped. So I'm trying to inject a little bit of something into my wardrobe this autumn, so yeah, I'm gonna have a play around with that and see how I can style it and whether it works, but I think that it's so cute and fluffy. The next thing I picked up was a skirt. In addition to picking up all these things that I'm trying to be a bit more adventurous with, I had to make a practical purchase because I've been wearing skirts so much recently and I felt like I needed a few different ones, so I just picked up this one because this was the only one I really saw that I liked. But it's just basically a kind of A-line skirt with some kind of button details down the middle, and it just felt very kind of Alexa Chung. But I really like the look of this one, so hopefully this fits okay and the length isn't too long because Topshop things can sometimes be super long on me. Okay, so the next item is a jacket, and I picked this up because I felt like it was a bit of a bargain. It's a faux suede biker jacket from Topshop with fringing, but the thing I love about this is that it is navy, and I've been looking for a navy biker jacket for such a long time, but I really wanted a navy blue one, and I think that this one is beautiful. I'm not sure if I'm so keen on the fringing, so let me know how you feel about the fringing, but this was £55, which I thought for a biker jacket was actually pretty good. I was expecting this to be so much more, which obviously it's faux suede, so it's not going to be too expensive, but I still thought that this was a bit of a bargain for what it is, and the fact that it was exactly what I've been looking for. I just found something that I almost forgot about. It got kind of hidden in my pile, but this is another cream Hynek knitted jumper, and this came in my online order that I'd forgotten about. It's very similar to the knit I'm wearing right now, except only longer because I didn't pick this up in petites. I feel like because of the length of the sleeves and the hem of this, it feels a lot more snuggly and covers a lot more of me, but I'm not sure if I like this one more than the one I'm currently wearing. I don't know, so let me know which one you prefer. And then the final item is this Faux Fur Jacket, which has lots of different textures of fur throughout it. So the collar is kind of like the standard kind of smooth fur, but then the shoulders and back have parts of this kind of more, feels a bit maybe sheepskinny, I don't know what to call it, but it's a bit more matted and still is soft, but just feels slightly different and looks slightly different in texture. And I've been looking for a black fur jacket that wasn't just the same kind of standard fur and that wasn't too bulky, because I find that cropped fur jackets can really bulk me out. And because of the patchwork texture, it kind of gives it a bit more of a slouchy feel. It also has some longer fur bits in places, which really kind of creeped me out. But let me know what you think about this. I basically have been watching too much Scream Queens and now have bought all the really impractical things for autumn when you live in the UK, which is one of the rainiest places on earth. And that is basically my one concern with jackets like this, is how much wear am I going to get out of it, because we are approaching the time of year where it just rains every other day and fur coats don't really work so well in that. But I kind of feel like because this already has some slightly disheveled fur, if the kind of really nice fine fur got a bit more matted, it would only kind of add to the look. So I'm not sure. Let me know what you think about this. So that is it for my haul. Let me know what you think I should keep in the comments below. I personally love watching hauls just so I can see what is currently available in stores, because I always find that I miss things even though I scour the internet daily. So I hope you guys like this and maybe found something that you would like as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.